They preach financial freedom, but their methods are built on envy, lies, and exploiting your dreams. Get ready to expose the truth. The world of YouTube finance has exploded in popularity. Prominent personalities offer flashy lifestyles, shortcuts to wealth, and a promise of financial independence. But behind the polished facade often lies a web of misleading information and harmful strategies. If you've ever been drawn in by these promises, it's time to take a closer look at the 7 deadly sins financial YouTubers use to manipulate you, with the last 2 ones being the most deadly that most people do not notice. Pride, the fake guru complex. Let's be real, a lot of these YouTubers aren't so much financial experts as they are experts in building a cult of personality. They sell you the dream, make you believe instant riches are 1 click away if you buy their overpriced course. They promise they crack the code, that they have their own Midas touch, while conveniently glossing over their own failures and luck along the way. It's not about helping you, it's about feeding their pride, their desperate need to be seen as financial gods. They prey on your insecurities, your hope for a quick fix, and it works because they're masters of disguise. It's the rented Lamborghini, the leased mansion, or maybe just a cleverly placed stock photo of a private jet. They paint this picture of limitless wealth, fueling the belief that they, and they alone, hold the key to unlocking that same lifestyle for you. But remember, anyone can rent a Lambo for a day and film in front of a green screen. True success, real financial stability, doesn't come with flashing lights and overnight promises. It's built with careful planning, smart decisions, and the understanding that get-rich-quick schemes are mostly good for getting the guru rich, not you. And what fuels those Lambos, those fake mansions? It's the deadly sin of envy. Let's talk about why these gurus are constantly flashing their lavish lifestyles. Envy, when your dreams become their paycheck. Have you ever wondered why so many of these financial gurus seem obsessed with showing off their ridiculously lavish lifestyles? The private jets, the designer clothes, dripping in logos, the mansions that probably have more bathrooms than bedrooms. It's not just about them enjoying the money. It's about making you crave it with a burning, desperate envy. They know that envy is a powerful motivator. They want you to be so dazzled by their excess that you don't stop to think logically. They dangle that dream right in front of you. If they can do it, so can I. But here's the ugly truth. They need you to feel that way because all those fancy toys are funded by you buying their courses, joining their memberships, believing their hype. The more you fixate on their extravagant spending, the less focus there is on whether they're actually delivering the financial knowledge they promise. They count on your desire for a better life to fuel their addiction to excess. It's a twisted relationship, and they're always the ones winning. But it's not just about the material stuff, is it? Let's talk about how these gurus seem addicted to entertainment over actual substance. Gluttony, when substance takes a back seat. Think back to the last few financial guru videos you watched. How many actually gave you step-by-step actionable advice versus how many focused on motivational rants, over-the-top reactions to the market, and just genuinely flaunting their wealth? These gurus aren't just addicted to the material stuff, they're addicted to excess in all forms. Instead of spreadsheets and detailed breakdowns, you get hype. Instead of long-term strategies, you get-rich-quick schemes that seem to change every week. They feast on your attention, gorging themselves on likes, comments, and shares, when starving you of the kind of practical knowledge that actually builds financial stability. Remember, their goal isn't necessarily to make you financially savvy. Their true goal is to make you dependent on them. The constant stream of flashy videos, the urgent calls to action, the relentless promotion of the next big thing. It's all designed to keep you hooked, always consuming, never truly learning. They offer that illusion of wealth, not the tools to actually achieve it. But all of this, the entertainment, the hype, it comes at a cost, and that cost is often yours. Let's talk about how the sin of greed turns your quest for financial knowledge into their personal goldmine. Greed, selling shady sponsorships. Have you ever looked at the price tag for one of those masterclasses these financial gurus love pushing? We're talking thousands of dollars for some videos, a few templates, and maybe a live Q&A session. Meanwhile, there are entire college-level financial courses available online for a fraction of the cost. The truth is, a lot of these gurus know that the information they're selling isn't unique. The basics of budgeting, investing, and debt management, it's out there, but they slap their branding on it, package it alongside promises of 7 seven-figure riches and charge you an exorbitant fee for the privilege. And let's not forget those sponsorships. Ever notice how a particular cryptocurrency or NFT project suddenly becomes the next can't-miss investment the second a guru starts shouting about it? These aren't recommendations. They're often paid promotions, and it's your wallet that's on the line when those risky ventures inevitably tank. They profit regardless because they hold it all before you buy. Their greed extends far beyond overpriced courses. They profit from your hopes and dreams, leveraging your trust for their own financial gain. But here's the truly sinister part. Greed often disguises itself as hard work. Let's talk about why their hustle hard mentality could be the most dangerous lie they sell. Sloth, pushing get rich quick schemes. Remember all those promises of escaping the 9-to-5 grind, building wealth while you sleep, and making money with just a few clicks a day? It all feeds into the deadly sin of sloth. These gurus sell you the ultimate fantasy, getting rich without putting in the hard work. They push get-rich-quick schemes that rarely pan out, touting the latest shiny object, dropshipping, day trading, YouTube automation, whatever's trending. They want you to believe that with the right secret system, massive wealth falls into your lap. All the while, they conveniently ignore the fact that these tactics require constant effort, research, and carry huge risks. Don't get me wrong, passive income streams can exist, but the truth they won't tell you is that building those streams often takes years of grinding, upfront investment, or specialized skills. The gurus don't get rich by actually doing these things themselves. They get rich by convincing you that you can get rich quick without the effort. Their pitch isn't about empowerment, it's about exploitation. They make money not from teaching actual wealth generation, but from profiting off those desperate for an easy way out. It's a cycle of selling the dream of sloth, not the reality of work. But it's not just about laziness, is it? Let's talk about how these gurus use the sin of wrath to keep dissenters in line and protect their deceptive empire. Wrath, toxic fandoms, and attacks. Ever noticed how the slightest criticism of financial gurus gets swarmed by their online fan base? The attacks, the insults, the relentless defense of the indefensible. It goes far beyond loyalty. It's the wrath of a cult protecting its leader. These gurus intentionally foster this toxic environment. They portray themselves as underdogs, fighting a corrupt system, painting their critics as enemies out to get them. This creates a siege mentality, turning their followers into rabid defenders who will attack anyone who questions the guru's methods, no matter how valid those questions might be. By doing this, they effectively insulate themselves from criticism and accountability. Question the guru's exorbitant fees? You're just jealous. Point out the flaws in their latest scheme? You clearly don't want to be rich. Doubts about their success? Prepare to be branded a hater. The aggression of the mob silences any dissenting voices that might expose the truth. It's a brilliant, if morally bankrupt, tactic for protecting their income stream. The more aggressive the fan base, the less likely people are to speak out, allowing the deceptive practices to continue unchallenged. This isn't just about hurt feelings, it's about maintaining the illusion that allows them to profit. But the manipulation goes deeper than just silencing critics. Let's talk about how these gurus exploit your desperation and deepest desires, feeding you in an endless cycle of lust for something just out of reach. Lust. Preying on people's desperation. Picture this, you're tired of the paycheck to paycheck grind, fed up with not being able to afford the things you want, desperate to escape financial insecurity. These gurus know this, that desperation is their most powerful weapon. They dangle the dream right in front of you, the fancy cars, the luxury travel, the message that you too can break free from the ordinary. They exploit your deepest desires, promising not just financial freedom, but the respect, status, and validation that comes with it. But here's the ugly truth. They need you to feel that desperation. The more dissatisfied you are with your current life, the more likely you are to buy into their promises of an instant transformation. They lust for your ambition, not because they want to see you succeed, but because they know they can monetize your drive to escape your current circumstances. It's a cruel cycle. They constantly bombard you with images designed to create longing, to make you feel like you're missing out, and that the answer lies within their courses, memberships, and mentorship programs. This cocktail of lust, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride is what these financial gurus rely on to keep you trapped. They're not financial experts. They're emotional manipulators. But the dark side of manipulation isn't limited to just financial YouTubers. Want to see how these prestigious institutions can also use some of these exact same tactics? In the video above, we'll be diving into the dark side of Harvard University. It turns out the Ivy League isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Join me as we expose the truth about cult fraternities, admission scandals, and more.